runs 3,000 miles perfect, and now it doesn't even want to really go in gear. It's like not even hardly moving.
The Omega Man.
Our time is 44 and some change, who knows?
Team Colonel Claude. Our time is 32:16. Yes. Oh my God. Oh!
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
What were the two times? 32:02 and 32:16.
32:16. Wait a minute. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 2,863.
Oh wow! So you went 60 miles further than I did.
Okay. So I ended up in Maryland.
How did you do that?
I have no idea. Basically, I must have missed a turn, and then Waze or someone was trying to say, no, go back, get on the state highway. And I'm like, I'm not going to go on a state highway. No, forget that. And so we kind of kept going down this 84 or whatever this was, and we shot over, and then we ended up in West Virginia, and we had to come all the way back up to 70 and then backtrack all the way back up towards Pittsburgh before we connected back with 70. So there's this little loop that happened there. I don't know how many miles it is, but it felt significant. We had 17 gallons on top of 16. So, oh, Forrest! What? We just ran that whole last segment without the gas cap in the fuel cell in the back. That's hilarious.
I blame that on you.
Oh yeah, that's fair, man. That's
Did it
totally me.
not leak?
I told you. I mean, I was like,
Ridiculous.
well, I spilled all over the place, and I was trying to clean it all up, and I think we were in a hurry, and so I just didn't put the cap back on. So,
Caps are overrated, really.
Probably spilled a lot more.
Y'all have so much
Probably
less stuff in
vented
the
better
back
with the
than-
cap off.
Yeah, so 17-gallon fuel cell. Got the fuel pump. We've got all of our relays that do everything. That controls lights. It controls laser jammers. All the electronics inside the car. Yeah, this car is just absolutely equipped for cross-country driving. But
Fiberglass bumper.
fiberglass bumper. That's right. They wanted to take out the rich playboy aspect of this and say, you know what, anybody, let's say $1 a mile to get from one coast to the other.
It's just a cheap, lousy budget. It's
Yeah.
This was, I think, created by some guys up in New York, and they were like, get the cheapest freaking car that you can find and try to do a cannonball with it.
Our time is 32:16. Yes.
Kamikaze subterfuge 34-33 solo. I had construction delays and a lot of construction delays. There was a big wreck in Indiana. We had to get off on side roads. LA had that 1,000-car pile up in 15, so I come in on old Route 66, which is pretty slow, but it was faster than the freeway according to Waze. I had fuel cell problems, which was my own idiocy. I kept clogging filters, which I'm glad I clogged the filter and not the actual pump and destroyed it, but I stopped probably 7 or 8 times, jump in the back with a flashlight and clean out the filter.
Hey, we're the Dukes of Yavin, and this is the General Leia, 43 hours, 10 minutes. My experience with this was amazing. I mean, the endurance of it was something that I underestimated, because I think everybody had a problem in Oklahoma, but we had real problems in Oklahoma. I was seeing things, like doing multiplication tables, trying to stay awake, and it was a lot. It was not easy. It was not easy at all, but it was fun. And once it was over, there's this moment of like, it's done, right? So yeah, we're alive, exactly. The car made it in one piece. We were really happy about that. It was suspect for a while. They weren't sure from the very beginning whether or not this is actually going to happen, but it came through. Last-minute transmission swap, and the General Leia made it.
Team Brown noise, and it's under 48 hours. We're not really sure. Yeah, I talked him into doing it. It was just been kind of a childhood dream since childhood. Same thing Ed said, watching Cannonball movies and all that nonsense.
Second half of Brown Noise.
That's right.
And right here is the man
Ed
himself.
Bolian. This is the great white whale that me and Clink and Chris drove all the way across in 3202.
Yes, sir.
Hi, so I'm Ed Bolian's wife. I'm really excited. Ed's always up to like random stuff that he does. I mean, it's a never-ending story, so I just kind of go along with it. I give him some safety rules. I say just, I'm praying for you, be safe, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt anybody else. And the first time it was break the record. This one was just, don't die on the side of the road. So yeah, so I'm excited for him. He loves doing this kind of stuff. He loves the adventure, loves the planning, the meeting the people, and just talking about all the stuff.
I had done some of the cross-country rallies and things like that, and done a lot of long-distance driving, trying to maintain high speeds. But it's something that I'd been working on for about 10 years in different forms. When I was an 18-year-old high school student, I actually called Brock Yates and interviewed him for a project and told him that one day I was going to go faster than they ever had. And in the window there, we had Alex Roy's time with David Maher and Richard Rawlings' time with Dennis Collins. And so we got to see a little bit of what a modern record attempt might look like. And but there really wasn't anything being organized for a big group. And so the planning kind of really got serious about 2012, and I bought a car for it and started assembling all the gadgets and things that you need to be serious about it, and really started planning in earnest. And then we did it on October 19th and 20th of 2013.
It's the P71 Black Turd. It's got 250,000 miles. It was a cop car, a taxi cab, and now a cross-country racing machine. Did it in 3302.
Moral ambiguity, 3508. The thing I actually love about the driving is you get to a point, and I think I hit it this morning yesterday morning, second day about 10 a.m. Everything, you're on high alert, you're hauling ass, your senses are full 100%, but you feel very relaxed. You feel very like you're sinking into the seat. I would imagine it's what people feel like when they're stoned. Like, I don't really smoke weed because it doesn't do anything for me, it just makes me go to sleep. But I'd imagine people that like weed, that's what it feels like to them. You feel you're hyper alert, but you're also very unbelievably relaxed.
Lots of deer carcasses.
There were guts all over the highway.
Guts all over the freeway of the deer.
Oh, we hit a giant tumbleweed. Dude, this tumbleweed must have been, I swear, this big. And all of a sudden, Molly goes, look, a tumbleweed, and it just goes, and then just disintegrated. It was the craziest thing.